Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I'm Conostip and this is going to be part 21 of my Barbarian invasion campaign role playing as the Sassanids, and this should be the final episode of this campaign. I just have to take Constantinople. I did try. I thought that I might be able to take it at a stretch in the last episode, but no. Alas, I was sort of thwarted by the pirate, but then again, I have to be honest with myself and realize that it would have taken a bit more time to probably fight an army and then also assault the settlement itself. So yeah, it's a little frustrating. And in contrast to the Imperial campaign, you know, where I'm playing as Egypt right now, and I own the western part of Anatolia, it is really telling how different the two maps are and really how sparsely settled the map is in this campaign compared to the Imperial campaign. Because when you hold western Anatolia in the Imperial campaign, you have like 4 or 5 settlements. It's like Rhodes and then Halicarnassus and Pergamum and Sidon, and then whatever one that is up there. And so it's a handful, right? What I'm trying to say is that when you are trying to build up your fleets, you can easily do so in a rather short amount of time if you do want to contest you know, whatever, go after Greece or whatever, and contest the Bruttii, the Roman navies. Whereas here, you can only train boats at Ephesus, and then your closest places are like Salamis and Tarsus or Sinope up here. And that is a big difference, and it's something I'm sort of kicking myself because throughout this campaign, I had continually reminded myself that I should, oh yeah, maybe I should get ahead of myself and start building boats here in Antioch and Tarsus and Salamis. And then I never really did that. Which is too bad because I could have just kind of, you know, I could have 2 10-boat fleets by now just smashing through this. And it's not much. It's just freaking pirates. And although I did see some Romans here, I think in the last turn, I am not seeing them right now. This pirate fleet used to be 4 boats and it already appears like it's kind of damaged. So they may have already fought the Romans and gotten rid of them. Now, does that mean that the Romans are gotten rid of? Or are they just out of sight? I don't know. So as far as this, I was able to get this army off of the boats, which I think is a good move. I don't know if I can even... Yeah, I can't even move my fleets. I can't get them out of the pirates' zone of control. So I'm going to have to take this fight. I don't know if I have the advantage as the defender or the attacker. And my boats have the same stats as their boats, 6 and 7 for the attack and defense. And then we go in here and they also have 6 and 7, correct? Now, 15 men in a boat. So like if this is their equivalent of a trireme, which I guess it is very similar model, my trireme comes at the base of 60 men, so that means that their guys would be damaged. If that's the same, that means that they are missing some men. I don't know how many men those boats have. My fleet does have a 1-star admiral. Their fleet is a 0-star admiral. So it's tempting to think like it could be a 50% battle, but I'm tempted more so to think that they have the advantage. So I'm going to be building boats here in Ephesus. Maybe something from this can survive. If so, maybe it can harbor in my harbor, take shelter in my harbor. There we go. And up here, I do have some boats as well. They're also damaged. I have a bireme with 8 men on it, a trireme with 21 men, and then a trireme with 34 men. So yeah, it's not great. So my question, I was trying to decide if I wanted to just kind of hang out here with this army and wait. It's going to take, what, like 4 turns to get up here, like if I wanted to hang out by this this port. And I think I'm just going to do that.
Move out!
Yeah, let's just go up there so that I can get closer to that. I have the time just to build up some boats, and we will see what the fate of this fleet is. And frankly, this fleet as well. I don't know if they're going to, you know, they might get attacked by Romans. Who knows? They might be able to make it to this port and link up with the remains of this, you know, fleet after they get fought by these pirates. I'm not going to initiate the attack. In Medieval 1, the defending fleet always has the advantage. I have no idea if that transfers at all to this. In fact, let me look at this again. So attack of 6, defense of 7. So something that made me think that I don't know if this is true, but in Medieval 1, I was wondering if maybe it's just because the defense values are always higher than the attack values. And here, so that remains true. Now, I'm not saying that is true in Medieval 1. I was just kind of guessing at that. But I haven't made an actual in-depth comparison of all the boats in Medieval 1. But in this case, it is true. So I might have the advantage if it is just kind of their attack versus my defense. If that's how naval auto calculations are resolved, then maybe that will help me out here. So I'm going to float here and just kind of hang out and just build boats in this port and see what happens. Now, I do have options now to consider a different leader for this army. Feriel, he's 51 and he has 0 command stars. He does have a morale trait, the +1 morale from Untouched by Fear, which is quite good. And I think that's his only morale trait, right? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. So I have to have a better general nearby, right? Kambugia, 17 years old, 0 command, +1 morale for understanding of logistics, and another +1 morale for positive. Okay, so that's something. I would say that's better than Feriel. What else do we have here? We have Smurtus, 30 years old, 2-star general. I think you're gloomy, aren't you? Yeah, -1 morale. That's a bummer. And then +1 morale for bloody. Okay, so all in all, that's a net of +0 morale with a 2-star general. That's something. I'll consider that. And then let's go here, Vyaspara. And then, yeah, 0 stars, but you're my Zoroastrian guy, aren't you? Yeah, you have a lot of Zoroastrian stuff. Yeah, maybe not the best general. Yeah, maybe not my best general option. Then we have a Shish P, or 1-star general, and then very young, so he doesn't really have much. But 1-star general, it's something. That's something. It might be Smurtus. Yeah, it might be you. Yeah, the bloody counteracts the gloomy. The 2 stars is better than 1 star, so yeah, I'm probably just going to be moving you up here. Forward. And you can take command of Feriel's army. Assassin ready. And then Ephesus, I had to make Ankyra the capital to keep Ephesus under control. I think we're chilling here now, because we got Zoroastrians 84%. We have a shrine here. There's a Zoroastrian shrine, and we're going to be repairing all of these buildings, so I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay here in Ephesus. Now I can still, I think the plan was, so I don't need these elephants, that's fine, but I can just kind of bring them into Ephesus as a garrison. Same thing with Vyaspara, yeah, sure. And then Shishpi, that seems to be like overdoing it, honestly. Shishpi, you can govern Ankyra. And then camels are gonna go, you're gonna top off the camel units that are in here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And then these units as well, ooh, who are you? Vyasdata? But in the wars, good-looking Zoroastrian. Okay, so I think you're... I don't think I need... Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Oops, well, let's send you back to maybe Sinop. Yeah, maybe Sinop could use some help. And then maybe you guys as well. I think I was getting desperate and sending troops west to kind of contain the situation over here. And then, yeah, we're building boats here in Sinop, and then let's just go ahead and build boats here in Tarsus, and then Salamis, and then Antioch as well. Yeah, let's do all of that. Are we going to be okay with our public order here? Just lower taxes, and lower... Ooh, shoot. Shoot, Jerusalem's kind of in trouble.
Mighty general.
Okay, put those guys inside. 65%. Yeah, that's borderline. Silk Road's not going to help at all. What if I recruit a bunch of peasants? And does that do anything for us? 65%. That didn't do shit for us. God damn. Alright. Alright. Well, I think I might have to move my capital back to maybe Tarsus next turn. If we can... If I decide that everything over here is kind of settled down. Seeing up lower taxes, and that's fine. And then Arsacia, lower taxes. Samantha's chilling. You're going north to fight those brigands.
Move out.
You've just been trying to build a watchtower for the last 10 years, and I guess apparently you just can't build a watchtower anywhere here. And then you can build a watchtower here. There you go. And maybe build one over here as well. Looking good. And spy, keep heading out here. Just to see what the... Gosh darn it, can't see what they have. Alright, a half stack, no shit. I wonder if that's up to date. I wonder if they really do have a half stack, because if they do, I wonder... Am I in danger? And... Okay, so I got an assassin here. Just plop down another watchtower. Give me a bit of vision, and then diplomat, assassin. I kind of want to bring that assassin out, just to see, just to like give myself some more vision out here, just to see if those. I mean, I don't know if those Romans are coming or not, but if they are coming, I would like to know about it. And then I can do the same thing with you. You can come out there too. All right, so Jerusalem's in a little bit of trouble. It might be okay. It might stabilize. We'll keep an eye on that. And now up here, I was noticing that the Roxolani have an army that... I don't know what they intend to do with that army, but I feel like that's the biggest Roxolani army that I've seen. Can I bribe them? Make an offer, and so be 95,000, and I have 100,000. Hey, I have enough. Hey, no shit, we got it. Nice. Nice. So we got him left. Bayuka. Wilderness Prophet, +1 influence, Gatekeeper, Inferior Engineer, Composed, Despises Huns. Okay. All right. Yeah, not, you know, nothing special, but hey, we got rid of them, and actually, I'm tempted to disband him just because I feel like, well, I mean, having, you know, generals on other factions' territories is going to lower relations with them, right? And despite the fact that they already seem like they, you know, had an army getting ready to go, I don't want to assume that they were going to attack me. So actually, let's disband him. And I can do that, right? Cannot disband the general's unit. Oh, I can't. That's not something you can do, eh? Huh. Wait, does he... He has a unit of Clipidari Immortals? He just gets my bodyguard unit? That's how that works? Holy shit, okay. So when you bribe another faction's general, they don't come with their own native bodyguard unit? Huh, that's really crazy. Yeah, interesting. Well, so I don't have any spies in here. See, I'm going to bring down a spy because I don't think that... So I got 6 in there. And let me check this again, because I should know this by now. So 80%, if I put in one more spy, is that going to lower it? No, it stays the same. So I should bring him... Should bring at least one spy out. Let me try this then. It's still 80%? It is. So you come down as well? So that's 5. Now that might be the cap. Let me try. It's still at 85. It's 80%. It's so interesting. Is it not being counted?
My liege, my eyes are yours, unseen, unheard. I serve
It must not be. It must not be being counted until like during the end turn phase.
are yours, unseen, unheard. My ears are yours, unseen, unheard. Stealth is my cloak.
So now it's back up to 115. So now it's like counting it again.
I serve your will.
That's so confusing. That's not displayed properly.
Spying.
So yeah, that took 15% off.
I serve your will. Spying.
And that took 20% off.
My ears are yours.
So there's, with those three, that got him down to that much.
Is my
And so he didn't do anything.
My ears are yours. None shall see
Huh.
me.
So does it cap at 3? I thought it had capped at 6. And why do we have so many slots for agents? It caps at 3.
My ears are yours.
So weird.
Are yours. My eyes are yours.
Let me try bringing in guys down here to Campus Roxolani. Because I'm not sure anymore if I can or cannot make this go rebel, because I don't know. I think I was been reading some Medieval 2 guides lately, and I read something about making the last, like a faction's last element go rebel, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not possible in Rome, I didn't think, but I don't really know, so I should probably spend more time on it.
To please you.
Alright, so let's try to keep sabotaging buildings here to cause some issues for them. So sabotage their religious temple building, their sacred grove, and that brings it down to 60%, so that could be causing issues for them. And we'll try to cause issues for them here. Yeah, the fact that they were getting an army together kind of made me a little nervous. So yeah, let's keep an eye on them.
At once.
And honestly, I should be probably training stuff here. Maybe, nope, not you. Maybe get some spears going here in Arctic Sarta. And I should be building a wooden wall. It's like looking at my defensive structures and realizing, oh shit, I just have a palisade up here. I mean, I have the 2 bridges over the river, so that's a defensive structure for sure. And these, these mountain passes, that goes a long way. For sure it does. Let us now end this turn and see if these pirates do attack us. I reckon they will. Yeah, how about that? How about that? So yeah, it's a 7 to 10. That's an interesting ratio. And yeah, they outnumber me by not that much, but enough to win. Yeah, clear defeat. And my boats, man. Okay, they went that way. Oh man. This is more even. 64 versus their 40 men, and it says 1-1, but I don't know. That looks kind of skewed in their favor. And we did win that. So hey, there we go. There's a lot of rebel boats in the water though. Holy smokes. And yeah, Ardashir the cunning dies. Okay. Bye bye Ardashir. And can we even get home? Frickin' A. Freaking A. Does Crete have its own thing? Yeah, it does. Okay. Interesting. I didn't really, kind of forgot about Crete. Alright, let's head up here. We'll see if we can get home. If not, we're building boats. And hey, look at that. Roman frickin' quinckreme. Of course it's a quinckreme. We can't even get by there? Are you serious? Are you joking my ass? God damn, dude. God damn.
I, great lord. I, great
Pretty
lord.
sure I can't beat a quinckreme. But they have 100 men on it? Yeah, I can't beat that. Not even if I reinforce with that boat? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I, great lord.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I have to like retreat with these boats.
Set sail.
And just try to get them back here and link up with these boats. Like I may as well retrain these guys.
Ready.
You know.
Ready.
Yeah, retrain them. And continue training, new boats here. And
Aye, great lord.
this is a 2-star admiral. Yeah, okay, not bad.
Sire.
Sugdians, instead of bringing these guys west, which I was going to do, I don't think I'm going to need them there. Well, I don't know. Let's bring 2 west, because you never know. Let's bring these guys up to here to Kotais. Again, just in case the Roxolani act up. And, okay, I really want to look at that, but hold on a sec. 16,000. Alright, so we're making decent money. The fact that we were able to recover from spending all that money on bribing that army and, you know, get back to 16k. Not bad. Vandals are the richest, eh? Alright, that's interesting. And the Eastern Empire is the most advanced. Okay, they have lost half their empire. And Cyrus is the new faction leader. Yeah, he's out east. Here, just kind of dancing back and forth between Demantha and Ctesiphon, a real glorified position for the faction leader, of course. Gaumata is married, good for him, and Admiral Upadharma. Yeah, 2 stars, we already saw him. Yes, so yeah, you are the faction leader. Yeah, a lot of influence, and maybe you shouldn't be out here anymore. I haven't really been able to do anything else with him. He's just been so busy, just kind of bouncing back and forth. That's just kind of been his life. Maybe you can take over for that, but maybe you could also just help out in Petra. And you should probably come up to Jerusalem. Jerusalem's, yeah, struggling. And Kuru as well. Kuru, come out east and help these settlements settle down. Alright, construction, recruitment, and war between the Huns and the Western Romans. Alright. Alright, so what do we have here? Yeah, they got a half stack, no shit. Yeah, I guess I'm keeping the Tentes, Legio Lanciari, archers, mostly peasants, but it's not nothing. Not nothing.
Sire.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on things. Maybe even destroy some of their shit, you know. That's how we roll. And ooh, what do we have here? Berber diplomat. Oh, I think do I have a assassin? Oh, I got rid of my assassin.
No more moves, my liege.
Assassin, come back. I have a diplomat for you to kill. What's your chances of killing him? 32%? Nah, maybe not. Maybe it's not that important. So that's very interesting. I looked at this one by one as I put 4 spies into Campus Roxolani, and it was only, I mean, I was able to increase it by each spy. All 4 of them were able to decrease the public order. So that's interesting. I wonder if that has to do then, I wonder if that's actually the faction leaders like putting a cap on things. Like his, I wonder if that's how you, I'm sure he has a thing here that does a like public safety or some shit like that, whatever that's called. -4 from personal security, so that's for assassinations. And then personal security, that's also assassinations. And then it's public security, right? I am not seeing anything here that improves public security. I wonder if it comes innate with the faction leader? Or is there a building that improves it? I'm not sure. Tavern, that doesn't do it, no. Yeah, unless they have actual spies inside. I guess that's an option as well. So they're up to 100%, so they must have rebuilt something. Yeah, they rebuilt their Sacred Grove of Pi. Let's just keep knocking that down. So down to 80%. But Campus Roxolani, like, that's having issues now. 40%, that's bad. And then I have an assassin here who can come in and then destroy... Oh, they don't have any happiness. Oh, they do. A Sacred Circle of Kolaski. What is that? Experienced bonus to troops trained here. Yep, and 10% happiness. So we're going to get them down to 30% if I destroy this or sabotage it. Did we get it? Yes, we did. Yeah, down to 30%. So we could be causing issues for them here. in there. Well, it's again, it's their capital, so like I don't know if it's possible, but if it is possible, it might happen now. Let's get you behind my lines.
No more moves, sire.
Sure enough, during the very next end turn, the Roman boats are trying to hunt down my 2 fleeing triremes, and yeah, they just have 53 men. They only outnumber me by 3 men. And one of their boats is a... Ooh, they're both biremes, actually. But one of their biremes has some decent experience and weapon upgrades, but it only has 12 men. Huh, I kind of feel like we should win this. We lost that. No shit. 2 triremes lost to 2 biremes. Well, well, well. Something new, eh? A new faction emerges. Oh, that's fun. The Romano-British. A new faction has arisen and must now be treated as a nation rather than rebels. Perhaps we may gain from the situation by recruiting them as allies against our rivals. Well, they're not really an issue. What? Really? Rioting in Jerusalem, eh? Okay, I kind of thought we were okay there. Yeah, 65%. I guess not. Well, the Zoroastrian temple's going to be finished during this end-turn phase. Also, I can get you inside. There we go. We're fine.
Move out.
We're fine. Everything is fine.
My liege.
Aximanish, go hang out and... Jesus Christ, you really can't move far, can you?
No more moves, sire.
And
Mighty general.
we'll get you up to... Who needs a governor? Who needs a governor? No one? No one, eh? Okay. Actually, that reminds me. Oh, hey, look, we got some brigands here. Let's smash them.
Attack. Glorious victory.
And then let's get back into Alexandria. And you guys are going to be okay? Retrain those units, and then... Yeah, maybe... I don't know if I want a Silk Road. More money's always nice, but... I kind of feel like I need some more temple stuff going on down here. And I just got an assassin.
Assassin.
What are your chances of killing this guy? 24% chance? Not that high. Oh shit, we got him. No way. Hell yeah, dude. Hell to the yeah. Alright, so since my faction leader died, I should probably have someone hanging out here. I don't know if it needs to be you, but then again, you don't have any... Yeah, you don't have any, like, management or anything good for a high-earning settlement, but... But who else could it be? I mean, you don't have any management either, so... You do have draftsmen for that construction cost discount, but that's it.
March. Moves depleted, mighty lord.
Okay, let's go through this. So, 18,000 feels good. The Vulgate, what is this? Jerome has completed his translation of the Old and New Testament from Hebrew and Aramaic into Latin. This massive work, the Versio Vulgata or Vulgate Bible, soon becomes the standard Catholic or universal biblical version of the book. Unfortunately, Jerome's translation is marred in some particulars by the speed at which he worked, which resulted in errors and misconceptions. No kidding. Alright, most advanced faction is going to be us. No other faction yes, we are as worthy of respect. Damn straight. Damn freaking straight. Alright, Jahangir has been married. Good for Jahangir. War between the Franks and the Huns, and the Romano-British and the Celts are still around, eh? And yeah, we got that guy, and we got Cutthroat, +1 to agent's skill. Hell yeah, dude.
Assassin ready.
Hell yeah. Alright, you can hang out in Alexandria,
Yes, mighty lord.
and then you can move your way up.
By your will. Moves depleted, sir.
My ears are yours.
Okay, so these boats, are you guys gonna be able to get home? I kind of doubt it, but
Ready. Aye, my lord.
okay. There's nothing here, nothing I can see nearby that's deadly. But it's only 22 men left on a trireme. We will see. We'll try.
Ready to sail.
We'll try. We'll keep building boats here. And ooh, where did that quinquereme go? Uh-oh, I don't see it. Oh, there's a pirate boat right there. Yeah, pretty dangerous. Well, we can combine
Merging with fleet.
all these boats,
Ready to sail.
and just like that, in just a couple turns, ooh, even those two boats have a silver shield and weapon. that's pretty dope. So next turn, these 6 boats can start sailing out, and they can support this endeavor. We just have to really, we can probably park a boat right there and probably just do a little, just a little transfer like that. Just walk across the water like Xerxes. It's probably what we could do.
Mighty General.
Right? Like, we can probably do that, right? Oh, man. I just don't want to, like... I don't know. I just... You know why. Like, because I don't want to get stuck there and be like, oh, I don't have enough movement points to... Because I still don't have a great... like a really solid understanding of the movement points when it comes to boarding boats and then disboarding boats. I really don't. So, you know, for those of you who really have like that really solid experience in this game and you look at this and you go like, no, that's an easy, you know, you'll be fine. You can board and just kind of like disembark, that's the word. Disembark onto land and you'll be fine. I don't have that same understanding and that same confidence as you folks do. You know, which is, you know, that makes you roll your eyes, but it makes me, you know, I know why I'm nervous. It's because I don't know. It's because I don't know any better. All right, let's go ahead and retrain these boats. So yeah, with that being said, and I don't know if there's an easy way for y'all to explain that to me, like in just words. This is probably something that's easier for someone like me with this, you know, platform to demonstrate using video and words. But if you know how to explain, if you know the answer and you understand how like movement points work with like with boarding fleets and then disembarking on land, if you understand that and you can put that into words for me, I would really appreciate that. But if it's either just too much effort or whatever, I understand, because I try to explain things all the time, and I have a video medium as well, and that's tricky just as. So I understand. I get it. I'll put Ferial here, and
move out. No more move, sire.
And then I will put these. So let's get.
Move out.
Let's get these camels.
Mighty General. Orders.
Here, and let's go ahead and merge these dudes like. That, oh, that didn't do that, right?
My liege. My liege. My liege.
Why?
Leaving the army.
Why can't I merge those two?
Mighty General.
Okay, that worked.
Sire.
And, oh yeah, you two. Ferial, you go in that army, so it's going to be Smurtus and the 3 healthy camels.
Move out. Joining forces.
There we go.
Orders.
That's our assault force. Oh, Constantinople. Oh my god, they have 1 unit inside.
Moves depleted, mighty lord.
It's there for the taking.
My liege.
Ready to sail.
Give me some vision, assassin. Oh, I can't see shit.
Moving to position.
I was going to send this diplomat to go talk to the Sarmatians. Let's continue to do that. Let's just see.
Moves depleted.
But the spy, let's come back here and get vision on this territory here. Yeah, around Constantinople. Because that looks wide open. That looks wide freaking open, folks. Yeah, Sugdians come west, and
Moves depleted, mighty lord.
I actually just pressed enter on accident here, and yes, my men are going to get caught again. I mean, there's nothing I can do about this, so just keep, man, I can't believe they're still alive. Those poor men, this freaking Odyssey. And, yeah, there's a lot, you can see there's a lot of boats around, you know, like,
Aye, my lord. Out of move.
yeah, there's a lot of boats around. I think that's the same 2 boats that were over here earlier.
Ready.
But I think you can understand, man, that's 15 men. Can you guys make it home? Yeah, but I think you can understand, like, why I'm nervous about this kind of stuff, because anytime I press enter, and even if it's on accident, I do see, I see a lot of boats kind of like going around here, just like out of the shadows. I can barely see them. So yeah, it's nerve-wracking stuff. You're 25,000 in the treasury, okie dokie. And let's see, Paraz has been married, trait increased Narcissus, superior spy. All right, where are you? You're up here, okie dokie. 4 eyeballs. Wonderful. An alliance between the Franks and the Alemanni. All right. And they were able to settle things here on Campus Roxolani.
I kill to please you. Death stops.
Keep sabotaging their shit. Burn it down. Sacred Circle. Yeah, 65%. Ooh, are they're suffering from plague. Okay. Plague it is. And they're at 95% here.
Ears are yours.
Down to 75%.
I kill to
And
death approaches.
down to 55%. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep crossing issues for them. That works for me. That works for me. Last thing I want to have to do is deal with a Roxolani invasion, you know, in the final quarter. And I keep forgetting, so before I forget again, let me
My liege.
jump into here and see who do I want to be my next faction and who is my current faction heir. So Cyrus is my faction leader. He's 43, so I'm looking for someone who's like ideally around 23. And Narcissus is my faction heir, 2054. No, thank you. All right, so Shishbi, do you want to be my new faction heir? 21 years old. We'll see what do we have any better options here? Jahangir, you're a bit better, other than the lily-livered. A bit of a coward, I suppose. Given to ill health as well. That's not great. But you have an astute wife. And that goes a long way. Kambugia. And you don't really have anything that's bad. And you're 18. Let's see here. Zircon. Zircon's looking okay. He's not quite as young as I want him to be, but you know, he's only a couple years older than 23 years old, so that's not bad. Let's see here, Galmata. What about you? Ooh, ugly. Ugly, but you get +1 command for being ugly, and that's kind of fun. He's rugged. And Paraz is 21, lover of beauty, outstanding speaker, understanding of natural philosophy, and Zoroastrian. Yeah, no one's really standing out. Yazdigad. Zamasp. Artavardia. Ariamanes. And Haxamanish. Yeah, no one really stands out, but I think that... Let's see here. I thought that I had someone. I don't know if it was you, Galmata. Maybe it was... Let's go Tanes, Smerides, Zircon. Maybe Zircon? Jahangir. No, we can't have any cowards being the faction leader. Yeah. Doubts about Zoroastrianism. Not the greatest, and different builder is also 5% increase in construction costs. 20% penalty on tax income. The more I look at him, the more I'm like, eh. Let's see, untruthful, understanding of statistics, inferior engineer, open-handed, positive, Zoroastrian. I mean, you have your influence, and I kind of feel like that makes you the best candidate. Or I go Chishbi. Let's go Chishbi. There we go. Nice and even. 1 command, 1 management, 1 influence. He's 21. Plenty of time, plenty of life ahead of him. And I think you're over here in Anatolia, correct? Yeah, you're here in Ankara. Yeah, that works. That works. So you're gonna be the new faction heir. And so, all right. Is this go time? We have 3 triremes here.
Ships ready.
And we have these 6 triremes that are going to get there in... I mean, shit. They're going to get there in 3 turns. I may as well just wait for the 6 triremes.
Moves depleted, sire.
I may as well. I also have these boats as well. They're going to get there probably sooner or the same. They're going to get there in the same amount of time. Yeah, the only thing that makes me want to go to, like, do this now is the fact that there's no, I mean, they wouldn't, even if I got stuck in between those 2 pieces of land, that boat wouldn't be able to defeat me, would it?
Ready to sail.
1 boat? It feels like such a risk.
Ships ready.
And I have 0 command on these guys. Ay, 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 ay. Do I go for it? Do I go for it? Do I go for it? Just do it. Just do it. This is how I learn. This is...
Mighty general. To the ships.
And then do that, and then disembark. Yeah, we did it. We got it. So as long as we're just right on the edge, we still have a little bit of movement left here. So let's go straight for Constantinople.
Ships ready.
And let's get this assassin out here as well. And let's see, can you can't. Yeah, let's see if you can get in.
Moving to position.
Yeah, there we go. And then you, I mean, it's too late to talk to the summations. Just try to watch my 6th, you know. Keep an eye out for me. And then I'm kind of tempted to bring you on over just to like build a watchtower. Oh, I can't build a watchtower. That's right. I could build a watchtower here. Does that give me vision right here? A little bit. It's a little something. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I am now ready to end this turn, and I'm curious to see if there's going to be any Roman armies jumping out of the shadows to help protect their capital city. I mean, honestly, I was kind of hoping that there would be a final showdown. This isn't the kind of final showdown that I was thinking about. The Roman Navy just jabbing this one boat of mine a million times until it finally just sinks. And yeah, finally went down, this poor man. Those poor souls. Yeah, those, gosh, Roman boats. Is there nothing? No one coming to save? There was an army just here recently, right? I guess I am seeing some devastation, so maybe they're facing some issues. Yeah, maybe someone is messing their shit up. That might be the case. All right, well, that's going to be me too. I'm going to be messing their shit up too. So 30,000 in the treasury, yes. And then faction announcements. Bayuk Geometer, this is the guy that we just bribed. Also in command with defending walls. And Merchant Arimanes, 10% bonus in all trade income. As for you here in Alexandria, perfect. That's a good place to have that. Making some more moolah there. Okay, so I think that we are ready to lay siege. So this is going to be the large stone walls. It's just going to be one unit Plumbatari inside. Okay. All right, well, here we go. And so I still don't understand the whole. I don't get it. Is this different between Barbarian Invasion and the Imperial campaign? Because if so, this might be messing me up, because I could have swore that I just laid siege to a either a large city or a huge city in the Imperial campaign, and that I didn't have the ability to put on a sapping point. So it's been my impression that you can only have sapping points for minor cities, not for the large ones or the huge ones. But is that... Am I either A, wrong about that, or B, did that change here in the Barbarian invasion? Because I feel like I'm going cuckoo. I feel like I'm going cuckoo. Okay, so let's put that in, and then the siege towers. There we go, and then maintain the siege, and we can assault that one Plumatari in the next turn. Unless, I mean, anyone? Oh, I kind of forgot to put my spy inside.
Sire, prepare for
Let's
battle.
lift the siege and put my spy inside. 75% chance,
I serve your will.
16% chance of opening the gates.
Sire,
Alright, he didn't open the gates.
engage
Oh well.
the enemy.
We'll do it next turn.
Besieging settlement, sir.
We'll get in the old-fashioned way, so yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that, and then
Who shall die? This
I don't want to just see what's going on.
Waiting your command.
Yeah, Roman
My liege.
army dealing with rebels down here in Thessalonica. I wonder what's happening.
Who shall die this day?
And can they get back to me? I mean, not in this turn, no. They're not going to be able to stop me. Hey, that's okay. No mercy.
I, great lord.
that's fine.
Yes,
That's
mighty lord.
fine by me.
Sire. Sire. I, great
Yeah,
lord.
that's I'm okay.
I, great lord.
Let's come up here and let's get a little revenge here. There we go. How's that feel,
Is yours,
punk?
Great lord.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
I, great lord.
Are you folks ready for the last turn of this campaign? Yeah, I think I am. I think I am, so let's go check this out. Suitable husband, betrothed to Naita. Yeah, totally. You can join us for the last turn of the campaign. 16 years old. It actually looks not bad. Not bad. So a new homeland. The Vandals have settled somewhere. These people have now settled in a new homeland, and now their flocks graze peacefully in the lands their warriors have won. I wonder where that is. And same thing with the Romano British. And oh, it tells you, I saw there, it said Britannia Superior. So Superior, is that down? I think Superior is down here, and Inferior, Britannia Inferior is up there. I think is how that works. So I must not have looked at the Vandals. It probably told me right there. And if I had every province memorized, I would have known. And I can't get down here. Oh, and look at that Roman army. It's trying.
Assassin.
It's trying to get back in time. It's trying to save the settlement.
He's dead.
7% chance of killing the factionaire? No. You know what? I'm not going to give them the joy of a battle. He just has to sit there, and I'm going to let the boy watch. Yeah. He's just going to have to see his city fall. 36,000 in the treasury, and then... Oh, hey, Beuka got married. Okay. Good for him, I suppose. And then Narcissus, clever monkey. He's a spy, right? Okay, good. That's funny. Clever monkey. Oh dear. I don't think it's called that in the Imperial campaign. It's you just get like a pet white monkey. But here, I think that's new to Barbarian Invasion. I think maybe not. What do I know? Alright, so client kingdom established between the Burgundia and the Lombardy. I think that means the Lombardy are the clients, I think. And yes, a few people got married. Yes. Welcome, welcome. And let's get her done. So, here we go. One unit of Plumatari is going to try to hold Constantinople
Orders.
against all of this.
Prepare for battle.
Let's assault.
The bloody day has come. This will be the last for many, come what may. Our enemies will fall today. Now, watch for the enemy. Watch for tricks. Watch for their cunning and send them to their ancestors!
As to be expected, their one unit of Plumbotari is going to be just hanging out on the city plaza, so I'm just going to be bringing the towers up to the walls here, and my Sugdian warriors will get on the walls and then open the gates for us, and then I'm going to bring in my mounted units. Honestly, you know what I'm thinking is that I don't even need to bring in my archers to have, try to draw those Plumbotari off of the plaza before I, try to break them and, end the battle that way. I think I just want to send in these beautiful creatures and have them stomp all over those Plumbotari, and that can be a fun way to end this campaign. That's what I'm thinking, although I know I've seen the Plumbotari hold pretty goddamn well in city plazas when being stomped on by elephants before, but considering that this is the final battle, I think that we should be okay here. Well, luckily this unit was able to get on top of the walls without much of an issue, because, yeah, down here, this unit's still struggling. These guys can't figure it out. The rest of the unit got up there, and I've just been doing this over and over again, and each time I do this, a few more guys figure it out, but this last group, man, they're really struggling. Yeah, these guys figured it out eventually, but now it's time for the elephants. I have my elephants now just right outside of the plaza, so let's send them onto the plaza here and have them stomping. And just in case I need them, I have my cataphracts right behind and my generals hanging out as well. Just in case, my elephants are having a hard time here. But yeah, you guys can just go right on in, and then there we go. Get a stopping, boys. This Plumbotari have some pretty nasty javelins, so the sooner you get into them. Yeah, it looks like they went into loose formation. I wonder if that's helping them out, maybe? But it looks like the elephants got a pretty good trample in here. And the Plumbotari, they're still throwing their javelins, but now they're just getting trunked. Yeah, they're getting tossed up. Look at, oh, that's so fun seeing the elephants go. They look like they're just having so much fun, I think we're just down to a couple guys now. Look at it, just the two guys. Yeah, they somehow were able to kill one elephant and their crew. I don't know how they did that, just chomping away at the elephant's ankles with their swords, I guess. And it's interesting watching them. They, elephants, I don't know if they do the best job at killing things quickly. I know they cause fear. Do they cause fear in just cav units, or is it cav units and infantry? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. So I think that they definitely have utility, as like an anti-cav unit. Yeah, and that guy's just getting tossed. And also their ability to disrupt formations, I think, can go a long way as well.
And there is nothing the enemy can do
but if you're looking for sort of like pure, quick killing power, I can see how like cataphracts might, do the job a bit faster. So yeah, we lost, okay, yeah, most of that men that we lost. So this is counting the men that we lost from the fortifications. Interesting. I wasn't sure if I knew the answer to that. That's not counted in Medieval 1 in its siege battles. You don't know what the fortifications killed, just like what the garrison had killed. So yeah, we lost quite a few guys from the Sugdians, but yeah, that's going to be it. So that should be the end of this campaign. I think. Yes. Victory. Yes, now we own Constantinople, and here we are. So from your rightful place on the peacock throne, you can admire your achievement and triumph and gaze upon the vast extent of your empire. Your rivals have been cast down, your subjects are cowed into submission. This is victory. And cool, so there's an option to continue playing if you do want to conquer the whole map in Barbarian Invasion. I'm not going to be doing that. This is all that I set out to achieve, so there we go. And it's my understanding, yeah, no credits. However, I was told after I won my Julii campaign recently that if we go to options and we can't view the credits, and there we go. Looks like we have a little bit of a different soundtrack. Cool. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. I like to do my outros for campaigns like this. kind of want to just listen to the soundtrack though. For those of you who have watched this campaign up to this point, thank you so much, and thank you for the help that you all have, given me when it comes to giving me advice and tips and tactics for Barbarian invasions. You've really helped me get up to speed, so to speak, because I didn't have as much practice with this campaign as I wanted to have going into it. So your advice really did help me get up to speed with this and handle what, in effect, was kind of a tricky opening for me with this campaign. Now, once things got rolling, sure, things got a bit easier, and the campaign only took as long as it did just because I wanted to make sure that I was able to use all the fun units that are available in the Sassanid campaign. But yeah, there was definitely some tricky moments, and just learning how to use the religion mechanic in this campaign as well took a bit of figuring out. So again, thank you all for your support and your advice, and I'm going to be starting up another Barbarian invasion campaign very soon. This video is going to be released when I'm on vacation, so if I'm not as if I'm not responding to any comments as quickly as I usually do, apologies for that. But I'm going to be coming back from vacation shortly after this video is released, and then I'll be jumping into my next Barbarian invasion campaign, which, believe it or not, I also haven't had a lot of practice in. So we will see how that goes. But until then, this has been Concept playing Rome Total War Barbarian Invasion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.